Hey guys, today I just want to talk to you about how to get out of fast fashion and into circular fashion. And a lot of you who know me through Eco Chico, maybe on really different phases of your journey. We have thousands of account holders at this point, and we know they're all in very different places. So many of you are already on this journey and have experienced it. Maybe some of the things I'll share with you are really going to resonate with you, but we all know we have this feeling that it's probably not okay. Like it's probably not without consequence to consume fashion the way we have been for a while now. And the crazy thing is we haven't even reached the peak of that level of consumption. And so we can do something radically different, each one of us, just by taking a decision and a step to kind of get out of the fast fashion wheel and get into the circular fashion movement and kind of start to move things in a different direction. So step one, I would say, is stop the madness. And the way that I stopped the madness for myself was I learned about decluttering, and I learned about what I was doing in terms of kind of hoarding fashion items, hoarding clothing, and other things like that. And kind of how it was interacting with me each and every day. Maybe some of the even emotions that weren't great that were kind of being stimulated by that. And then also just shopping habits and kind of lack of discipline that was happening because of that. So learn about decluttering and definitely take the time to declutter your closet. What I would actually suggest if you want a complete makeover is to do decluttering backwards. And I have to give credit to the Minimal Mom. She's a phenomenal YouTuber out of Minnesota who has tons of content about decluttering and tons of really practical, fun ways to get excess fashion clutter out of your life. She also has a lot to say about circular fashion and the way that we consume fashion and how it affects us as women. But really, she's got some super practical tools to actually help you get your decluttering situation set, no matter kind of what your style or what's kind of holding you back. But then the second step is be intentional about fashion. So a lot of times we have this thing that we say is, I'm not really into fashion. I just, I go for comfort or I go for this, but yet we're being affected by the way we look and feel in our clothing. So let's just take a look at it and say, hey, how do we want to look? What do we want to wear? What do we like wearing? What makes us feel good? What makes us feel like ourselves? What makes it really easy for us to live our daily lives and the activities that we're doing? I know I need lots of pockets in my stuff all the time. That's just something I know. So I look for fashion items that have that, and I'm meeting a practical need, but I'm also finding some fun items in the process. And during this step, we don't really want to get back into buying quite yet. We still want to be decluttering even more, because the power of intentionality is that it not only helps you know what you're looking for and what to say yes to, but the actual most powerful thing is it helps you know what to say no to in terms of what's sitting in your closet already, but also in terms of what you're being offered out there in retail and in all the e-commerce platforms that we're looking at each day. So it's really important to know what to say no to. That is super huge. And when you do this step of being intentional, find your style, take style quizzes, take color quizzes, use the fun apps, have a lot of fun with it, use Pinterest, and start to create a board around things that you like, how you want to look each and every day. And then you're going to start to see not only what you may already have and how to just recombine it, but also what to say no to and what definitely does not fit your style once you really start to define it. And then the third thing I would say is, and this might even find you because that's how the algorithm works, right? But create your new fashion network. So how can you stay out of the loop and the temptations of retail, and kind of get more into what the circular fashion economy is doing in your area. So of course that's where we use Google. I know a lot of people find us at EcoChico through doing Google search, through an intentional search for kids consignment, kids resale, and that's where you should start. Go and find what is in your area that meets your needs, whether it's women's consignment or men's for your family, what your age, teens. Find what is in your area that's going to meet your need. Maybe it's sporting goods, maybe you're really athletic and you want to consume your goods secondhand. There's always something going on, and the beautiful thing about that is you will meet people who are running those shops who are super passionate. They are really into recycling, reuse, and they're really usually into the category that of resale or style that they're offering. And they're really great consultants. They can provide way much more in terms of fashion and advice on consumption and on how to bring in and recycle your items than really you're going to get at retail. And the power of online, of course, is that we get so much consultation, and that's why we're buying so much online. But a lot of fashion, you do kind of have to see it, and you do kind of have to feel it. And so that's what resale shops like EcoChico give you the opportunity to do. But create your network that is going to meet all your needs, because if you're not meeting all your needs, you're going to go back into retail and back into the same loop really easily and quickly, because it really does suck you in. So create your fashion network and know where to go for the different types of items that you might need. Know where to go to get maybe a gown for a really nice event if it came up. Who would have some secondhand resale or circular fashion options, or even just what brands are making things really sustainably that really match with my style. So I'm really willing to make a few investments here to upgrade my wardrobe with just a couple of amazing pieces that I love, and then everything else can just kind of fall into place based on that. Create the network of the stores and brands where you can really easily find what you need. And then, same thing, keep doing the decluttering. So the more that you do, you'll find the less you really need in your wardrobe, the more you'll love the valuable pieces that you have, the easier it'll be to find just the few pieces that you really need to feel like you have a very complete and satisfying wardrobe. And honestly, the results are phenomenal. You can see more on Minimal Mom about just kind of even some of the psychological work of decluttering and of working on your wardrobe. It's definitely a way to invest time, energy, and effort on yourself. And so I highly recommend it. So if you have had that nagging feeling that fast fashion is just not really meeting your needs anymore, and it just doesn't feel like the right thing to do, get into circular fashion. Follow those 3 steps. Just kind of stop the madness, get the decluttering done, absolve yourself of your previous fashion sins, and just move forward. Be intentional about your style, get to know yourself a little bit, and start to find the things you really love. And then 3, create your fashion network. So find the places where you can go to meet all your fashion needs going forward. So thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining the circular fashion movement. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.